How's it going? Today we're taking a look at the pewag ladder pattern tire chains for our 2022 Nissan Armada. Now, adding tire chains to your vehicle is going to come in handy in ice, snow, mud, and any low traction situation. So let's take a closer look to see how well they fit on the Armada and how to install them. Well, these guys are made of nickel-magnes, and basically what that's going to do is help hold up against corrosion. There's not a lot you can do about tire chain corrosion just because of the nature of the product. Now, these guys on the links, another thing that makes them special is the fact that you have these grooves. Those grooves are going to bite into the ice and snow to give you better traction. These nice thick links are going to hold up, and they go like ladders across your tread to give you even grip. Now, going all around the outside, you're going to have 3 cam buckles, and I always suggest getting a rubber tensioner just to keep everything nice and tight. Now, as far as the install on this, only thing you're going to really need is gloves to protect your hands. Let's go ahead and get this thing popping. So you're going to start by laying your chain out on the floor. You want your hook sides to point down and your cams to be closest to the vehicle. You're just making sure that nothing's twisted up, because that could bunch up on your tire. And then we're just going to drape it over. And this way, with the hooks up, you're not making any contact with the rubber. And I like to add a little bit of slack more towards the rear, because it just makes it a little easier to make your connections. So now we're just going to go underneath and hook this guy up. All right, so now you're just going to take your chain link and your hook, and you're just going to attach it right here. Now that you have that done, we're going to go back to the front. And now I'm just a little bit bunched up on the wheel, so I'm just going to roll forward a little bit to try to give myself a little bit more slack. Now, it may require a little bit of finesse as far as rolling back and forth. On this tire size, it's a 265/70 R18, so it's really tight on the tolerance, so you're going to definitely have to kind of work with it going back and forth. And then once you get it to the point where you can make that bottom connection, you can start using your cams. Now, with it already being pretty tight, it's going to give you a lot of tension on here, but just to keep everything right where you want it as you go down the road. So yeah, you won't even need all 3 cams. It's not a bad idea to add a rubber adjuster. They're not included, but these are going to help keep everything right where they should be when you're going down the road. You're just going to stretch these guys out, hooks facing away from your tire. You want to space it out as even as you can. And then once you get everything hooked up on both sides, roll forward a few feet and then make any necessary adjustments to keep everything right where you should be. Just that easy. Pewag chains are made of some solid materials that'll help you in those clinch situations where you have low traction. And when you're out there on those roads, when it's safe, snap a picture of that snow, because we'd love to see it here in Missouri. Now again, this is Ed with etrailer.com, taking a look at the pewag ladder pattern tire chains on our 2022 Nissan Armada.